Hello students, very good morning. Welcome to Narayana Live classes. Today for class 9 students, we are going to discuss assignment number 73 on transformations. Let us start with the first question. The expression cos square alpha plus beta plus cos square alpha minus beta minus cos 2 alpha into cos 2 beta is. We are given four options: independent of alpha, independent of beta, independent of both alpha and beta, dependent on both alpha and beta. Okay, so which is the right option we have to verify. Let us start with. So the given expression if you take, that is cos square of alpha plus beta plus cos square of alpha minus beta minus cos 2 alpha times of cos 2 beta. Now we know that cos square theta can be written as 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. Cos square theta can be written as 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. So this is the formula what I am trying to use here. That is equal to here 1 plus cos 2 theta, that is nothing but 2 alpha plus 2 beta, by 2, plus here also I will apply the same formula, 1 plus cos 2 alpha minus 2 beta, by 2. Of course minus cos 2 alpha into cos 2 beta. We are not changing anything in that, as it is we will write. That is otherwise 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, let me write it as 1, plus 1 by 2 times of here cos, this is cos c plus cos d. Let us use that, cos c plus cos d. What you can write now? 2 cos 2 alpha plus 2 beta plus 2 alpha minus 2 beta by 2, that is cos c plus d by 2, into cos c minus d, that is 2 alpha plus 2 beta minus 2 alpha plus 2 beta by 2, minus, of course this is as usual, cos 2 alpha times of cos 2 beta. This term as it is we are writing. Now here 1 by 2 and 2, these two will cancel and we are left with 1 plus 2 and 2 cancels here. Here minus 2 beta plus 2 beta cancels, here minus 2 alpha plus 2 alpha cancels. What is the result we have here? That is 1 plus cos 2 alpha plus 2 alpha. How much is that? 4 alpha. 4 alpha by 2 is 2 alpha. So cos 2 alpha into here cos 2 beta plus 2 beta, 4 beta by 2, that is again cos 2 beta minus cos 2 alpha into cos 2 beta. Observe these two terms, both are nothing but the same. One is plus, other is minus. So they cancel with one another. The result is 1. The result is 1. It is independent of both alpha and beta. No alpha is there, no beta is there. So the right answer for this question is independent of alpha and beta. Okay. Now let us see the next question. If 3 sin beta is equal to sin of 2 alpha plus beta, then tan alpha plus beta minus 2 tan alpha is. Let us try to solve it. Here also we are given four options: independent of alpha, independent of beta, independent of alpha and beta, none of these. Let us see the given. 3 sin beta is given as sin 2 alpha plus beta. Now the same let me write as sin 2 alpha plus beta by sin beta, that is equal to 3 upon 1. Let us regroup in this way. Let us transpose them in that way. Sin beta to the other side, so it will be divided by sin 2 alpha plus beta divided by sin beta will get 3. Only 3 here we have. Let me write it as 3 by 1. Now let us apply componendo and dividendo. What is componendo and dividendo? Suppose if you have a by b is equal to c by d, then the componendo dividendo property is given by a plus b by a minus b is equal to c plus d by c minus d. Whenever you have two ratios equal, then we can apply this property. A plus b upon a minus b is equal to c plus d upon c minus d. This particular property is what we call as componendo and dividendo. Let us apply that here, because here also we have two fractions which are equal, two ratios which are equal. Then we can apply componendo dividendo property. Then see a plus b. So what do you have? Sin of 2 alpha plus beta plus sin beta by a minus b, that is sin of 2 alpha plus beta minus sin beta is equal to c plus d by c minus d. What is this property we call as componendo and dividendo. Now it is in the form of sin C plus sin D. So we can write it as 2 sin C plus D by 2. 2 alpha plus beta, that is 2 times of alpha plus beta by 2 into cos A C minus D. 2 alpha plus beta minus beta. It is only 2 alpha by 2. Okay? Upon here also sin C minus sin D, that is 2 cos C plus D. 2 alpha plus beta, that is nothing but 2 alpha plus beta by 2 into sine. Here also 2 alpha plus beta minus beta, that is 2 alpha by 2. That is otherwise 3 plus 1, that is 4 upon 2, right? Now 2 cancels here, 2 cancels here also, 2 cancels here also, 2 we can cancel, 2 we can cancel. Finally, we are left with the result sin alpha plus beta by cos alpha plus beta, that is nothing but tan alpha plus beta. Okay? Into here we have cos alpha by sin alpha, that is into cot alpha. Into cot alpha we can write as by cot alpha, by tan alpha. Sorry. Into cot alpha we can write as by tan alpha. That is equal to 4 by 2 is 2. 4 by 2 is 2. Now we can write the same as tan alpha plus beta is equal to 2 tan alpha. Tan alpha plus beta is 2 tan alpha. If these two are equal, difference of them tan alpha plus beta minus 2 tan alpha, difference of them is how much? 0. Its result is becoming 0. 0 is independent of alpha as well as beta. So third option is the right answer for this question also. Let us see the next question. If cos x plus cos y is equal to A, sin x plus sin y is equal to B. We are given certain questions A, B, C, D. Options also we are given. It's a matrix match question. So for solving this, what we have, cos x plus cos y is A, sin x plus sin y is B. Let me take sin x plus sin y by cos x plus cos y. Let me take that. That is nothing but B upon A. B upon A. It is in the form of sin C plus sin D. So what you can write? 2 sin C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2 by, here also cos C plus cos D, 2 cos x plus y by 2 into cos x minus y by 2. 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. That is nothing but, here B by A is nothing but B plus A by B minus A. B plus A, sorry, this is B by A. No need to change because we are only writing the formula here, right? We are not applying any complementary dividend. 2 cancels, cos cancels, so we are left with tan of x plus y by 2. That is otherwise B by A. Tan of x plus y by 2 is B by A for us. B by A is tan of x plus y by 2. So A is related to R. A is R. Next, if tan of x plus y by 2 is known to you, you can find out all these three things. How can you find out? If at all you want sin of x plus y, that is equal to 2 tan x plus y by 2 by 1 minus tan square x plus y by 2. Is it 1 minus or 1 plus? 1 plus. Sin is 1 plus, tan is 1 minus. 2 tan x plus y by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. So that is nothing but tan x plus y by 2 is b by a for us. So that is 2b by a by 1 plus b square by a square. 2b by a by 1 plus b square by a square. If you simplify that, it is going to be 2ab by a square plus b square. 2ab by a square plus b square is nothing but option S. So for B question, S is the right answer. Now what is cos of x plus y? Cos of x plus y we can write as 1 minus tan square x plus y by 2, that is 1 minus b square by a square by 1 plus b square by a square. That is going to be a square minus b square by a square plus b square. A square minus b square by a square plus b square, that is nothing but option B. Now we are left with tan of x plus y. So tan of x plus y is nothing but 2 tan x plus y by 2, that is 2b by a by 1 minus tan square x. Here it is plus, here it is minus. So b square by a square. So the result is nothing but 2ab by a square minus b square. 2ab by a square minus b square. That is nothing but option Q for us. Okay. So for A, R is answer. For B, S is answer. For C, P is answer. For D, Q is the answer. Okay. Now let us see the last question. 1 plus cos 2x plus cos 4x plus cos 6x minus 4 cos x cos 2x cos 3x is equal to solution. It is an integer type question. Let us take this first. Let us simplify that, then we can see what the result we are going to have. Now 1 plus cos 2x plus cos 4x plus cos 6x. Let us try to simplify this. That is equal to 1 plus cos 2x we can write as 2 cos square x. According to multiple and submultiple angles, 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta plus. Here let us apply cos c plus cos d. It is in the form of cos c plus cos d. So what we can write? 2 cos c plus d, that is 10x by 2 into cos 4x minus 6x, that is minus 2x by 2. 2 cos c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. That is otherwise 2 cos square x plus 2 cos 5x into cos x, because cos of minus theta is cos theta itself. So both of these two terms have 2 cos x common. So we have cos x plus cos 5x. Again we can apply cos c plus cos d form. That is going to be 2 cos x into 2 cos x plus 5x, that is 6x by 2 into cos x minus 5x, that is 4x by 2. So that is going to be 2 cos x into 2 means you can write directly 4. 4 cos x into cos 2x into cos 3x. So it is equal to cos 4 cos x cos 2x cos 3x. So this minus 4 cos x cos 2x cos 3x. So because both are equal in magnitude with opposite sign, one will cancel with the other, so the resultant answer becomes 0. So that is the right option. Okay. So that is the end of this assignment. Thank you. Have a great day.